Hey everybody, Nate Powell from ferociousbeard.com here. Welcome to Collaboration Corner. Before we get started, I do want to mention something that we've learned in the bearded community, and this is something that's really sad. So we learned from Chesapeake Beard Company that Araya Price, a 10-year-old girl, she had been fighting cancer, and regretfully and sorrowfully, she passed away yesterday. And so our hearts are strong, or our hearts are with her and her family um, as her family goes through this. Gary over at Chesapeake Beard Company, he's been selling something called French Crush, and it was a product that his son Kellen had created to help raise funds for her. And he is he is selling this product now in the hope that it will raise some additional funds to lay her to rest. So if you're moved, if you feel so inspired, head over to Chesapeake Beard Company. Go to their website and look for French Crush. The scent profile is French vanilla, oak, strawberry, and orange. I was really saddened by the news, and I wanted to share it with you. Rest in peace, Araya. We'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. My name is Nate Powell. You are with ferociousbeard.com. This is Collaboration Corner here on our Tuesday night live event. My name is Nate Powell again, and I am glad to be with you guys. We do this every single week on Tuesdays. It's where you and I get together and we come up with some really, really great scents. And we basically narrow them down to two, and then I'll go and make those scents, and then I will let you know how they came out. And so I do have a couple of scents that we made from last week. But first, let's see who is with us. We've got 9 people on the show, it looks like, at the moment. And so let us see who was here first. I see Robert Cecil. Hello, Robert. You came in early, and I think I saw your name earlier. So welcome to the show. And I'm doing fine. Wolfie's here. He was second. What's going on, Wolfie? You did a really cool review, and I really appreciate that. So thank you, sir. Let's see who else is here. Sam the Cigar Man. You also did another awesome review, and you just received your winnings from last week. You liked scent number 1, which is good. I'm glad to hear that you liked it. And it wasn't that I didn't like it. And don't forget, everybody's got a different opinion about scents, and what you might think is really a great smell, I might think is okay. What I think is a great smell, you might think is, I mean, we all have our own opinions on things. So, anyhow, that is, that's how it goes in the scent world. So that's why we have 62 different scents. So yeah, that was his. Now let's see, scent number 1 that he received. Let me see who else is here. Cody says less than a minute. That's right. We do try to be on time around here. So cool. I am. So you're tired. I'm okay. Actually, I should be tired, but I really do enjoy this show a lot. So it's one of those things I just enjoy the flow of it. It works out really well, and I'm comfortable for the most part with this show. Stepping out of my comfort zone, going live twice a week has definitely been an experience. It's been fun. It's been challenging. It keeps me grounded, I guess you could say, because I'm reportable to you. And of course, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So, it is what it is. So I'm in Fort Worth. Michael Zarati's here. What's going on? Robert is in Florida. Beardius Maximus is in the house. Hi, people. What's up? Logan, what's going on? And we're all doing great here. We've got 9 people here now. Andy Schumacher's here. So yeah, lots of people here. Billy Rogers is in the house, of course. Glad to see you, Billy. E-Rock is here. He's back. Cool. These again, these comments just zip by. Yeah. What's up? Joe Woods is in the house. Yes. E-Rock, R.I.P. Araya. Rest in peace. That is just really sad news. It's devastating news. You know, it's just horrible. So hearts go out to her family. Of course, a lot of people in the bearded community, if they didn't know her, they knew of her. And we were just heartbroken, like all of you, I'm sure, when you heard the news. So, yeah, thank you, Nate. That's really hard to hear on a day where my daughter turns 8. It's sad to know other families have to feel so heartbroken. Yes. So, Wolfie says, that's an awesome hat. Gonna have to get me one of them. Definitely. They aren't quite flying off the shelves yet, but we do have 6 or 7 different colors available. So definitely, if you are interested, grab one while you can. I can't say how quickly they will be till they sell out, but I can say that I like these enough that I will likely order more just because they're really, really comfortable hats. So, so Andy, what is up? Mudrucker36, what's going on? Glad you're here. Wolfie's Scent. So, yes, Beardiest Maximus Michael, my brother. Moment of silence, very classy. Well, I mean, it just really, it broke our heart, you know? I mean, it did. Scent number 1, yes, was his idea, I think. Yeah, I think so too. I wrote, yeah, actually, you know what? It was, let's get my shit together here. It was, the scent profiles that we did were Wolfie's, it was oud, apple, tobacco flower, and Texas cedarwood. Oh, you're talking about the scent one from the previous, that's right. I'd have to go back in time and look at that. I think that was Caribbean Escape, sandalwood, and Cuban tobacco, if I'm not mistaken. So cold beer in that Sam Sam review. I've got a cold one right here. So, all right, let's see here. Yeah, oh, so did you see the picture? Yeah, I was heading to the post office, desperate to get these ferocious packages out to you guys as quickly as possible. And what stopped me? A train. So we are on the wrong side of the tracks, apparently, because we have to deal with that every day. There's they're not passenger trains, they're cargo. And so they usually move around 40 miles an hour, but this one was moving exceptionally slow. So, but luckily, the pickup in Keller for the post office is 6 o'clock, and I got there at 5:53, I think, so, or 1. So I had like 7 to 9 minutes to spare. So good deal. Good deal. Billy woke up from a nap and already got prioritized. So, let's see. You going live is what makes Ferocious roar. The products are amazing, but your kind and friendly nature is what always gets talked about on many other channels and reviews. Well, you know, I'm glad to hear that. I just try to be myself. I just try to be open and honest about everything with Ferocious with you guys. I mean, I demand that we be open and honest because it's the only way that we can run our company, and it is just to be straight up with everybody, right? So that's what we do. So yeah, thank you though. My hat should be here Thursday. I hope it is. I think you're really gonna like it. It's super comfortable. And these dad hats, let me tell you what, even if you're not a dad, I mean, this hat feels like, I mean, hold on, let me just take this off for a second. It's adjustable in the back, and it is made by one of the best in the business. It's called Queensboro. They do take a while, I would say, to get here, but they're really, really, really comfortable hats. It'll probably be the most comfortable hat you've got. And I'm not saying that just because I want you to buy this hat. It really is. I've already gotten feedback that it is one of the most comfortable hats someone else got. So, Tiki, love that fetish review. It was really good. So, great reviews by Wolfie, Tiki, and Sam. Sam also entertaining and pure truth. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys, it was really cool that you all had videos of reviews all around the same time. So I was able to blast them on social media. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, checked on through Gary quite a bit. Won't lie, did shed a tear. Nothing wrong with that, Billy. Nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, you know, that's just, it's sad. Let's see. If you hadn't hit the thumbs up, I started the job at Sam's Club today. Awesome. That is great. Awesome. Billy got his hat today. Billy, what do you think of the hat? Comfortable? Michael says, absolutely would love your approach. And dude, loved how you let your son play with a puppy. It's great to see review. Be a dad, review, and be a dad again. Your flow is awesome. And hair. Yeah, I mean, I love real reviews. I love real people doing real reviews. And everybody is different. Everybody has their own personality, caricature, or character, I should say. And it's just really cool to see a variety of people doing reviews. So thank you so much for that review. Yeah, that is so cool that he got a job. That is really good. Billy says he hasn't worn it yet. That's okay. Here we go. Redneck says, I got my hat yesterday and it is my new favorite hat. Awesome. That is really cool. It's just, like I said, we ordered 34 of them. There's about, believe it or not, about 13 of them didn't, they weren't lined up exactly the way I would like them to. They're like, well, if it's an eighth of an inch off, most people wouldn't notice. Well, I noticed. So they're sending some additional hats out. And I don't know how long it'll take. It may be a couple of weeks, but I still have, enough to sell. So that's for sure. Truly appreciate your support, brother. Hey, I appreciate your support too, and really, I am just ecstatic to have your reviews, and I'm happy to help you guys if you have any events going on, you need some sponsorship or whatever. Let Ferocious know, let me know, and be happy to help you guys out. Of course, always welcome. So I think we probably ought to get to what I thought of these scents that we made up last week. And so, as you know, we made 2 scents, and I didn't have a name for Wolfie's Blend, so I just literally called it Wolfie's Blend. Now, this one was made up of oud, apple, tobacco flower, and Texas cedarwood. So I will say that this scent was, in my opinion only, guys, because everyone has their own opinion, this scent was great up until I added the Texas cedarwood. And when I did that, I got, like what a number 2 pencil smells like when you hold it up to your nose. And you're like, yep, smells like wood. Well, to me, the blend of the oud, the apple, the tobacco flower made the wood smell of the Texas cedarwood, to me, smell kind of like a number 2 pencil. So I gave this one a B. I just thought that the Texas cedarwood, for whatever reason, and it blends well in a lot of different scents, but the Texas cedarwood, to me, it just I really noticed the Texas cedarwood, but particularly the woodsiness of it, like literally like a number 2 pencil scent to this one. And in fact, let me just do one more drop really quick on my arm, just to see if it's changed since I made it. Yeah, I mean, I can smell the oud and the apple for sure. The tobacco flower is literally like an apple. I'm sorry, the tobacco flower is literally a floral smell. It doesn't smell like what you would think of like a tobacco leaf. It smells more like a floral smell. So, which is fine. But the Texas cedarwood in this one, to me, for some reason it just brings out, the rest of the stuff brings out the woodsy, the pencil smell to it. So that's, but here's something I did. I don't usually do this, but I was like, you know what? I want to try. I think we're close. So I also made another one called Wolfie's Mod. And what I did with this one is I replaced the Texas cedarwood with fireplace embers. So it's oud, apple, tobacco flower, and fireplace embers. And what that does is it changes, there's no more woodsy smell, but it does give it a warmer scent. And let me just get a little drop out of here, if it will. That's the one problem with these restrictor caps, is it like sometimes holds it in a little longer than you want it to. Like, look at that. I know, you got to get to work and then you can't get your beard oil out. So that's why we switched to the, okay, it's almost there. Almost. Oh, there it goes. So let me put it down further on my hand. Yeah, and what this does is you still get the sweetness of the oud and the fruitiness of the apple and that floral tobacco flower, but the fireplace embers just kind of warms it up and gives it like a richer scent. And so this one, I think, makes it better. And that's why we call it Collaboration Corner, even though, I know you guys come up with a lot of these scents, but I think, it's fair sometimes if I kind of give a little guidance. And I would say this one would be an A because we've added something that doesn't detract from the scent. So B, A. But I'll put those two together, and when we do a giveaway later, whoever wins the giveaway will get both the original and then the mod, and we'll do it that way. So that's my thoughts on that one. The second scent is, first let's see if there's any comments before this thing skips ahead. Yeah, the grading takes me back to my college art appreciation days. Right? I know, it is kind of like that. I'm stoked with a B, though. Well, good. It's still passing. Hey, Tika, I already told you understand, but dude, you slayed that first review. It was the best one I've seen yet. Honest research, funny, and all around entertaining. Yeah, that was just a hilarious. And I love the part when you showed that character, the woman that I just removed from the website just because it was causing Facebook to have fits. They wouldn't put any of my ads up because of that. And then you were like, whew, and it just, a little cloud of smoke just popped out. It was hilarious. So very, very funny. Yeah, the mod sounds fire. Yes. Awesome review, Tiki. Yes, absolutely. I like the dropper tops way more than the restrictor. Yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I first started Ferocious. I used the restrictors, and I was like, there's no way we're going to go to droppers because I've dropped so many bottles when I was first getting started and wasted so much product. But the reality is those restrictors kind of suck, because first of all, you saw, right? You're trying to wait for something to come out and it just does not want to come out. So the dropper tops, they're fine as long as you're careful. But a lot of times people will open it up, they'll drop what they want and they just drop it down into the bottle. So it's just kind of sitting there, not tight. So it's very easy to knock it off and then you lose a third of your oil. So as long as you're not, as long as you're not careless, then I think that's the best way to go. Although there's also that sprayer one too, or pump, which is pretty cool if it works. Sometimes they don't work that well. But those are definitely some options. We're going to stick with the dropper tops, the regular droppers. That's what I like, and I think that's what most people like. So we're going to do that. So on to Summer Lovin' from Mudrucker. This particular scent is made up of South Seas, white pineapple citrus, strawberry, and coconut kiwi. And I'll tell you what, guys, this one it's amazing. I really, really love this one. I will say it is definitely a summer scent, so it's named appropriately, Summer Lovin'. It is sweet and it is strawberry fruity. But it is just a nice scent. I mean, it's really, really nice. It is probably the kind of scent that will last 5 to 6 hours. It's not going to last all day, but the cool thing is when it first is put on, it comes out a little strong, but it's just such a warm blend. It really, really smells amazing. This one was an A for sure. This one, again, is an A. This one's going on the site. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, I would not have been able to create this if not for you guys. This is really nice. So great job. I think this one's going to be a very popular scent once people start trying it out. So again, Summer Lovin', Mudrucker, great job. A plus. I'll just say that it's an A plus. It's really, really good. So yeah, Michael, I'm not going to the restrictor, I promise. Yeah, Logan says, I like the dropper tops way more than the restrictor too. So for sure, that is not going to happen. But Mudrucker says he personally prefers restrictor caps. So that's all right. Yeah, I mean, I just, we did it for the first year. We used restrictor caps, well, maybe the first 10 months or so. And, you know, the feedback we just got was that it just wasn't, people weren't liking them. I know that, and I think at the time when I started introducing droppers, I I had all these restrictor cap bottles, so I bought some droppers, and then I was charging like $1 if you wanted the dropper, and that was fine until somebody was like, "Oh, I can't believe you're nickel and diming us to death," because I had just spent all this money on the regular bottles plus the droppers, and I was like, not, I was brand new essentially for 1 year into it. I'm like, okay, I'll just charge the customers who want this an extra buck and sell them the dropper. And I just, after reading that review, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be ever thought of as nickeling diming people, so I dropped the dollar to free on, and I just went to droppers, and then I also used to charge $1 more if you wanted castor oil, and I dropped that too. So we just was like, people can either choose castor oil or no castor oil, totally up to you, and it'll just be a free upgrade in both cases. So that seemed to make people happy and made my life a little easier, and I was like, let's just do it. So that's what we did. Let's see. Sam is a firm believer in using the dropper top only. It allows me to control how much oil you get. Yeah, that's a great point. Although you can control this too. It takes a while. With the pump, you can't, because you're right. That is going to be a measured amount that comes out every time you push that pump. So let's see. Bearded, hey, what's up, Dave? Logan, Andy, Wolf, and Nate DOGG. What's going on? Glad to see you here, brother. We are just went over the scents. Summer Lovin' from Mudrucker, A+. Wolfie's Blend got a B, and we made a Wolfie's Mod, which got, in my opinion, an A. So whoever wins that will get both of the Wolfie's versions, and then whoever wins Summer Lovin' will get that. So should be good. Let's see. Michael says, I just take all my oils and put them into a Ziploc bags. Logan asked, did I get my email? Let me check after I did work my day job today. And then I went down and filled the orders and then zipped off to the post office, waited for a train, picked up dinner, and if it's what I think it is, then I did. But let me, regarding the scent, right? If that's the case, then yes, I did. Yes. So Bearded Smack says, I'm in it for tomorrow. We got to work 300 head of cattle. I'm already tired, and it's not even tomorrow. Well, wow, that's a heavy duty, man. Heavy duty work. So let's see. Logan says, I like to measure out how much oil I use with a dropper. Bearded Coast, what's up, man? Thanks for jumping in on here. Good to see you. Yeah, bro, we're starting at 6:30 a.m. Hopefully do them all tomorrow, but more than likely we'll take a day and a half. All right. And don't forget, Friday is the 4th. No, actually Saturday, right, is the 4th of July. But I'm off Friday for my day job because it's officially the holiday. So are you guys all working Friday? Are you off Friday, or what's the deal? Andy says, I definitely want to try the Summer Lovin' oil. Sounds great. Yeah, I'm going to put that up on the site. That will definitely be there. What % of people pick castor oil? I would say probably about 40% of our customers choose castor oil. Well, 35 to 40%, I would say. It's fairly popular. We put no more than about 15% castor oil, because after that, it just becomes pointless, because it only is effective up to about 15%. And then after that, we just use the remainder to be our normal blend of oils. But yeah, I mean, I'd say 35 to 40% pick castor oil. And some people like it thicker. Now, I know castor oil does coat literally every single strand of beard hair you've got. So once you put it into your beard and you brush it, it's going to literally affect everyone. And over time, the castor oil should strengthen the roots of each of your beard hairs. But some people don't like the feel of castor oil. Some people don't like the smell of castor oil, which it does have a scent, a definitely noticeable scent. So some people like a lighter weight beard oil anyway. So, it really, it depends on the person, depends on the stage of growth with your beard. So there's all sorts of different variables that people think about when they're wondering if they should put castor in their beard oil or not. Let's see. Yeah. Dump your oil into the Ziploc bags and just dip your hand when you need the oil. So yeah, talk about creativity and making your own blended scent. That would work, right? That's good. I think the scent you did sounds great. Yeah, those. I mean, these scents did come out really nicely. Especially, I really love that summer lovin' and and you know what? Even the scents that I rate a C or B, you might think they're great. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to. Everyone has their own opinion on these things. So let's see. Wolfie asks, "Is there any way you can purchase one of your collabs? Maybe." Yeah, absolutely, Wolfie. We can do that, and we're doing this on the show here, and I've already got the recipe, so I'm not going to charge you $30, which is the normal price for um, a create your own, because I already know how to do it. A lot of the pricing goes into experimenting with those fragrances. So what we can do is I'll get with you after, just order like a naked beard oil, and then I'll just make up the one you want and then send it off to you if that works out for you. So all good over here, man. Things are good. Wolfie says he's working Friday. Sam is off on Friday. Beardy Coach is always working. Well, I hope you at least get the weekend off and at least Saturday, the 4th of July. Is that too much to ask your bosses? Maybe it is. I don't know. But sorry to hear if you are working Saturday. Of course, I'm sure I'll be doing some Ferocious stuff. We've got a promotion going on right now, 30% off with code 2020. And we've already started seeing a couple of orders come in with that code. So usually when we make that code 30% and conjunction with a holiday like the 4th of July, people tend to start buying products, and we're happy to sell them. And we're going to be, I hopefully will be busy with those orders. So looking forward to it. I always look forward to making lots of products for you guys, and especially this year, like when what we're going to do, watch the fireworks on TV, I guess. So I guess we'll probably do that. Since we're not going to watch any fireworks, and they're technically illegal in Fort Worth, although I'm sure there'll be people blasting fireworks off this weekend. Redneck says, Gentleman's Library is scent is spot on, and he is working Friday. Let's see. I'm a big lover of castor oil, but every beard is different for sure. Yeah. I mean, it really is one of those things. Like I don't like the smell of castor oil, but I have tried some beard oils with castor, and what we do sometimes is we do have to adjust the scents a little bit when there's castor in it. So let's see, you can't smell the castor oil with the scent though. Sometimes, yeah, it depends on the scent. When I was first using it, I noticed for some of the scents, we did have to modify the recipe slightly. So Joe asked a question, do citrus scents strip your beard due to the citric acid? Maybe a dumb question. It's not a stupid question at all, not at all. So citrus scents, we use only a particular amount of it. We don't, in other words, we know when too much is too much. And I've noticed, like when we make beard balm, sometimes if you get one that's an all natural citrus scent, let's say lime and vanilla, or before we changed to a fragrance oil, it used to be that which one was it? It was the orange creamsicle. That used to be strictly vanilla and orange, and when you would put the orange in there, what would happen is you would almost see rings in the balm, because the citric oils, the essential oils, would tend to, even after you stirred it, would tend to sometimes create rings. So you would see that, and sometimes they would kind of go towards the edges too of it, just naturally. They just move to the edges. So it's interesting. It can definitely do some strange things. I will also say, and I think I've mentioned this in the past, what really can dry out your beard is if you put too much Texas cedarwood or Atlas cedarwood in your beard oil. I would say if you ever are experimenting making beard oils, don't put more than about 6 or 7 drops of Texas cedarwood or Atlas cedarwood into your beard oil, into a 1 ounce beard oil, because what'll happen is once you put it in, you'll probably notice it feels really dry, and it's because that cedarwood, after about 6 or 7 drops, will make your beard feel dry. So citrus scents don't really strip your beard as long as you don't use too much, and it also depends on what you're blending it with too. So Okay, so Michael asked, what makes up the Summer Loving profile? Sure. Summer Loving is South Seas, which is the description of South Seas. It is a fragrance oil. It's a nautical scent with a slight orange scent. White pineapple citrus, which is a scent of pineapple and citrus. Strawberry, and then coconut kiwi. That's what makes up the Summer Lovin' profile. All right. Off all weekend. Nice, Josh. Good deal. We had 3 new holidays added to your paid holidays calendar. Oh, Cody, that's welcome to the show, Cody. That's awesome. That is really good. Not a dumb question at all. Nope, there are no dumb questions. I'm telling you what, guys. People, they don't know everything. And the only way to find out sometimes is to ask or to Google it, But you remember before, was any of you guys around before Google, like before the internet? We were like, I don't know how we learn things. We'd be like, well, shit, I guess I'll have to go to the library the next time and I'm there and I'll look up the answer to my question because you couldn't just call and or go online. It's just different times back then. So yeah, great to hear. Yeah, Viking got a new job. He'll be working at Sam's Club, so that is awesome. And hopefully they give you some good deals over there too, working at Sam's Club. I go in there to Sam's Club to get our, if you're there, you'll probably see them. We buy our mailers, the one where we put those white mailers that we put our products in and send them out to you guys. That's where I get those at Sam's Club. I found it's a pretty good deal, and then I make the labels myself and put them on, and it just works out really well. So usually going there about maybe once every 2 months. I'll go in there and buy like 25. There's 25. So I'll buy like anywhere from 150 to 300 of those, and they come in like a 6-pack. And so I'll just pick up 2 of those usually, and I'll just bring them out, and then they last for a while because I'll either use the smaller size, or if it's something with a couple of butters and then you've got some soaps or something, then I'll use the larger size one too. So holy crap, Mudwrecker, did you come up with the summer scent? Yes, Nate put it soon, brother. I need to order another great summer scent. I'll be wearing my Ooh to Joy this evening tomorrow. Yeah, I will definitely do that. I cannot say I won't have time because this weekend I am off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that will be up soon. Promise you that, guys. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Hey, George. Thanks for stopping in. With thicker oils, that a scent doesn't last as long. Is it harmful to your beard? Is it harmful to your beard to re-up multiple times a day to refresh the scent? No. No, it won't be harmful to your beard, Cody. What it will potentially do is, so when you put beard oil into your beard, what happens is the oil will ultimately absorb into the skin under your beard. So, and that could take several hours to actually happen. When you first put the oil into your beard, it's going to be really soft. You're going to feel the oil in your beard. But a few hours later, you're probably going to feel the softness, but a lot of that oil is already absorbed into the skin under the beard. So you can refresh, as you call it, refresh the scent by adding a little more beard oil to your beard. You just don't want to do it too much at one time because then what will happen is it can get too greasy if you put too much in. And if it feels greasy, that's your indication that you're using too much beard oil. So as long as you're adding a little, at a time throughout the day, you're just maintaining that status quo basically because it's just going to absorb into your skin. Now, eventually, the day's going to end and you're going to want to probably just wash your beard and then the next day start again or put butter in it or something like that. But you should be fine as long as you're not putting too much in at one time or else it's just going to feel greasy. So, yeah. And one more thing, too, regarding that. So when we make these scents, we blend them to a way that it's not going to be harmful to your skin based on the ratio that's in the oil itself. So you're not going to overdo the fragrances because you've got the rest of the oil there to balance the fragrances that are going in. So it's not going to be like you're burning your beard by adding more because you're not just adding the fragrance oil, you're adding all the entire oil to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, Summer Lovin' is the one that Mudwrecker came up with. Redneck is part-time for now. He's going to grab himself a car, and then he'll be asking to go on full-time status there. Nice. Thanks again, George, for stopping in here. Michael, Oud to Joy does sound like a good choice for tomorrow. Yeah, that sure is. It is just a great scent. A couple of other profiles in the chamber. I always think of new profiles. Yeah, it's fun to just think about different scents. I mean, I love doing these things. These scents are just really fun to do. All right, so I think what we should do is first let's do a giveaway of scent number 1, which is Wolfie's Blend, and we have 16 people in here. So let me get this thing all queued up. Let's see. So if there's 16 here, then we'll do like 1 through 8. All right, let me just randomize a number over here. Hey, Chef, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. You're just in time for the first giveaway, which is, so this is a twofer. Whoever gets this one gets Wolfie's Blend, and then we also made a moderation, or I don't even know why we said mod. I mean, I think of mods like almost like e-cigarettes. They call them, oh, look at that mod you got. But it's really more of like a variation. I don't know why I called it a mod, but I did. So Wolfie's Blend and Wolfie's Mod. Wolfie's Blend, again, just to remind you, this is oud, apple, tobacco flower, and Texas cedarwood. That one there is a B. And then we modify, oh, maybe that's it. We modified it, yeah. So it's Wolfie's modified recipe is oud, apple, tobacco flower, and we skipped the Texas cedarwood and went to fireplace embers for this one. So that is whoever wins this giveaway is going to win that one, that set of beard oils. So it's going to be a number from 1 to 8 because there's 16 people here. So let's the rules, ground rules. Everybody pick one number when you see the go, and then whoever picks the number that is displayed on my screen, which I'll show you, you will win that prize. So go ahead, on your mark, get set, go. All right, and let me catch up on a few comments if I can see it here. Yeah, yeah, Chef even knows to show up right now. All right, so the countdown clock has started. Good time to grab a swig of Dos Equis or whatever you've got. All right, everybody stop. So let's see who picked. This is the number I'm looking for, which is number 1. So let's see who picked 1. And again, these feed up into StreamYard. And so you might appear to yourself as if you won, but you didn't. Oh, look at that. I do not see anybody. All right, let me just hit stop real quick, and then we're going to do a redo. If I don't see it, I'm going to do one more check here. Redraw. Yep, we're going to do a redraw. All right, so let me pick a different number. And get ready, get set, and go. And again, 1 through 8, one number, please. Let's see what's happening here. It's crazy how all the numbers just pop in at once. All right, everybody stop. I'm pretty sure I saw the number come in. This time around, I am looking for number 5. What is up with this cable? Here we go, number 5. And it looks to me like Redneck Viking, you are the winner of both of these beard oils. So congratulations, Redneck. We will get these out to you as early as tomorrow. So I will make a note of your winning, and we'll get this out to you tomorrow. So congratulations, and thanks to everybody for participating. Wolfie, thank you for creating this one, coming up with a scent profile. and we will. I will get with you, and we'll work on a way to get you this scent. So, for sure. Let me just write down Redneck's name so I won't have to come back and watch the video later and say who won this. By the way, as I was holding this up, I just wanted to show you guys something. Do you guys like? So my biggest problem with these iPhones, and if you want to like listen to, if you want to listen with headphones that use a cable, is you can't charge it at the same time. But I found this charger that you can both charge it and put a regular headphone in. So all my old headsets still work fine. Just wanted free advertising for Belkin. It's a great product. It's like 18 bucks at Target, but I think it serves exactly what I needed to do. So if you haven't used it yet and you want to use your old headsets and you have an iPhone, definitely worth the money. All right. Sounds like a commercial. I tried to plug the charger at the same time and hit go. So Michael, yeah, I'm going to make sure that Summer Lovin' is up this week. So it shouldn't be long. And then I will get with for Wolfie's blend. I'd love to put it up as a B anyway, so I will do that too. Because you know what? But I want to see what do you guys think? You guys should think we should put Wolfie's blend up, or should we put the Wolfie's mod up? That's the question and it's hard for you guys to answer since you haven't smelled both of them. But just wanted to get your opinion on it, just off the bat, what your thoughts are. All right, Robert, thanks for stopping in. Be safe, man, and glad you came in. Yeah, for sure. But Wolfie, I'm thinking, I really think that the mod is the one we should probably go with, just because, again, it really smells like a number 2 pencil, because the way it blends with that scent for some reason, it just smells like a number 2 pencil. So let's do the second giveaway, which is Summer Lovin'. Wolfie's blend had cedar, right? Yes. So his blend had Texas cedarwood in it, and the Texas cedarwood, for some reason, when you mix it with the oud, the apple tobacco flower, it doesn't smell like smoky like it does in Fetish, for example, but instead, it's the woodsiness of it comes out more than the smokiness of it, and you really kind of get that woodsy pencil smell to it instead of what I think he was probably going for, which is more of a smoky smell. So the mod version has fireplace embers instead. So you know what I mean? That's the difference. If it was mod to higher rate, I'd go with that. Yeah, the mod had an A. We gave that one an A. I gave that one an A. So yeah, but again, you know, I'm not the end all be all the time, but I guess I can take the lead on that, and we'll do the mod. Michael says, I definitely think General Patton should go up. I wore that last night after a shower, stepped outside into the slightly cool Texas air, and it smelled incredible. So good. I agree, and definitely we've talked about that, and for sure that's happening. We gotta just get a graphic for that. That's gonna work out well. And Wolfie signs off on going with a mod, 100%, 200%, 300%. All right, thanks, Wolfie. We will definitely do that. Appreciate you, man. Let me know when that's live. I'm gonna hop in and buy it. All right, I will. And use code 2020 because it's worth 30% this week through Sunday because of the 4th of July holiday. So definitely, it will be on this week. All right, so let's do the Mudrucker Summer Lovin' scent. Now this one is South Seas, white pineapple, citrus, strawberry, and coconut kiwi. So there's only 14 now, so we're going to move this to 7, 1 through 7. I will pick a number, 1 through 7. Let me just see. Whoever wins my scent, unless it's me, let's rock, paper, scissors for it. Funny, yeah. I love to mix the Gentleman's Library in oil and a cut above and butter at night. Nice. So, yeah, Mudrucker. This is Mudrucker scent. It's called Summer Lovin', and that's the one that's right here. It's South Seas, white pineapple, white pineapple citrus, I should say, and strawberry and coconut kiwi. Smells really, really nice. So 1 through, I'm going to keep it at 1 through 7. There's 16 people in here. 1 through 7, one number, please. If you could type one number when you see the word go. And then we will see who wins Summer Lovin'. All right, get ready. Get set. Go. I'm going to take a swig of my Dos Equis while you are typing numbers in. All right, let's see here. Do the countdown clock. Pretty confident we'll have a winner because there are 16 people in here. We only did 7, 1 through 7. So let's see here. Perfect. And in this case, the number I was going for was number 4. And believe it or not, I show in this case that Redneck Viking won again. In this case, feeding into StreamYard. So here's what we do in this case. So Redneck, I'm going to offer you the option to either take it or to send it up again for another draw. It is up to you, sir. And either way is fine with me. I mean, you did win fair and square, so it's up to you, totally. All right, let's see. Sober, Tiki says sober. Michael says, take it, take it. All right. Well, while you were thinking about that, then let us do this. Let's think about some new scents to add for next week. Let me bring up my my sheet. Viking took it and ran like Forrest. Oh wait, Redneck says give it to Sober Chef Eric. Okay, that's fair. You are the boss of this scent, so this one is going to Sober Chef Eric. So I will document that, and then I've got his address already. So awesome, guys. Congratulations to you, Redneck, and congratulations to Chef. Appreciate you. All right, so let's bring on this list here. This is this week's list, just kind of notes that I take during the show to figure out any ideas you guys have, anything you want to work on particularly. And on the left-hand side of the screen is the different essential oils and fragrance oils that we have. It's actually the fragrance oils on the top. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through this. I don't know if you can see that, but I tried to make them bold so you can see it as good as possible. Let me just, I can't do that, can I? If I remove this, then you can't hear me anymore. So, there we go. So let me remove this, and here we go. This is just, and you can find this if you go to ferociousbeard.com and click on the shop Ferocious, and you click on create your own scent. This list is also on there. So if you're ever wondering what scents we do have, this one is pretty accurate. There's been a couple of changes, but for the most part, it is accurate. So let me just scroll here real quick just so you can see what we have. You know, we got some fruity stuff. We got barbershop, oud, roasted oatmeal stout, all sorts of different things like that. All right, Bearded Coast, you're out. Thanks for stopping by. Seriously, man, appreciate you. You need to put your son down for the evening. I mean, I remember those days. Now my daughters are up later than I am. For real, it's crazy. And then we've got our essential oils. We've got, oh, speaking of which, anise, that's a licorice scent. We've got some soap coming out. Soap, some bar soap in about, wait, is it bar soap or is it pine tar? I think it might be pine tar. I'll have to check with Barb. But it is going to be a licorice scent. So, oh, Cody's going to switch to the laptop. All right, sounds great. No, Tiki, I don't have oak moss in yet. Not yet. Let's see. I need to just like sit down and just figure out what exactly I do still need for a few different projects that I've got going on. So, sandalwood, bergamot, and South Seas. Let me write these down. Here's where, let me bring myself. There we go. All right, sorry, I think I dropped off for a second. So what I usually do is I will write your name. That way I'll know who's creating it. Sandalwood, bergamot, South Seas. All right, nice choice, Andy. Oh, and then I'll also, what I should start to do is assign a number since we're going to use a lottery system anyway. No, not yet, Wolfie, not yet. I don't have teakwood yet. That is on the list. I don't have it yet. Simple Man, barbershop, strawberry. Oops, let me see. Will this go? Oh, good. It automatically does too. Mudrucker. Almost put Dimple Man here. Simple Man, barbershop, strawberry, and tobacco and rum and oud. That sounds like it would be a winner. With barbershop, that's a nice clean scent. You've got your strawberry, and those are going to blend well. Oud will blend as a layer, and then tobacco and rum is going to change the scent of that a little bit. But I think if we only add a little tobacco and rum, I think it'll work out fine. Let's see. Michael says blackberry. Hold on. Oh, this keyboard is ridiculous. This is a Surface Pro, and so the keyboard's a little smaller. Blackberry, leather, sandalwood, bourbon, tobacco flower, that's always good, and bergamot. All right, and then Sam says bourbon, tobacco, leather, and cedar. I've got to go and just change the, Michael Zarati. Okay. Oh, boy, I cannot type it all here. It's because of this keyboard. Sorry about the delay here. All right, so there's 4 different scents so far, and then Redneck says apple and apple, peach, and oud. There's got to be a faster way to do this. If you guys know any tricks to make this a faster process for the future, that's okay though. It's still fun. I just want to hold you guys up. And Mudrucker has another one here. This is Knight Rider. Remember that show? I used to really think that show was pretty cool when I was a kid. And everybody wanted a Pontiac Trans Am. All right, and then Logan comes up with amber, rose, geranium, lavender, and vanilla. Call it bedtime. That sounds nice. That would be nice in a butter. Then you really could use it for bedtime. Amber, rose, geranium. Oh yeah, that lavender is good. This sounds familiar, to a point. Vanilla, bedtime. All right, and George has a great idea. He says blackberry, Caribbean Escape, bay rum, cherry tobacco. That's a nice heavy scent. That's going to be good. Blackberry, Caribbean Escape, bay rum. Bay rum is a pretty strong scent. Cherry tobacco is definitely a strong scent. Blackberry is a medium scent. Caribbean Escape is a medium scent. Michael Watson. Hey, Michael. Watson. All right. Caribbean, blackberry apple warm vanilla sugar. That sounds nice too. Warm vanilla sugar. All right. That was Michael Watson. Okay, Wolfie says white citrus pineapple, rose, bergamot, and sandalwood. White citrus pineapple, rose. Okay, I'm trying to like blend them in my head as I'm typing in bergamot. So bergamot will add so you got white citrus pineapple, sweet, fruity, pineapple, rose, sweet, sandalwood, woody scent, but to a point, but kind of a warm woody scent, and then bergamot, kind of a little citrusy. So that might do well. Let's see here, bergamot, sandalwood. All right, yeah, blackberry is popular. Blackberry's it's a good scent though. It really does. It can be used in a lot of things. Like you don't have to just overdo it with the blackberry. It's great even subtly. If you just add a little bit less drops, you can kind of like just change. Like for example, oud. You put oud, but then if you just add a little blackberry or something, it'll really just it'll just like it's like adding salt to your like chocolate chip cookie recipe. It just makes it sweeter. But if you added more sugar, it wouldn't taste sweeter. But the salt makes you appreciate the sweetness of it. Yeah, Andy says he loves that show, Knight Rider. I used to watch Knight Rider, and then it was around the same time there was Airwolf, and then there was also a show you may or may not remember called Street Hawk, which was kind of like Knight Rider but a motorcycle instead. It was kind of I don't think that one lasted too long, but. And then Redneck says sweet orange, coconut kiwi, and mango and grapefruit. That's definitely a fruity scent. That'll be a nice summer one. And Michael Watson has one here. Apple, strawberry, cherry almond, and then Cuban tobacco. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. And then Cody has a scent here. The Romancer. Oops, just jumped up real quick. All right, so Texas cedarwood, amber, patchouli, and rose. That sounds nice. The Romancer, that's a nice name for it too. All right, so let's see, and then George. Butterscotch. I always like when people blend, like in our butterscotch, for example, that is just butterscotch. So it is pure butterscotch. But it's nice when you can take something like that and blend it with something else and make something else out of it. So yeah, Caribbean Escape, and orange clove blend. Yes, there we go. So for something like that, we would just probably use a butterscotch in a small amount. That way it's not overpowering, because that butterscotch, it will definitely do that. Yeah, the theme song for Knight Rider is still one of the best put together, for sure. Yes, and then of course, we can never forget the A-Team. That's right, Michael. The A-Team is out there. Oh, and then George says, and coconut kiwi. So let's see. We're talking butterscotch, Caribbean Escape, and orange clove, and then add coconut kiwi. All right, gotcha. I think that's what you're saying there. Coconut kiwi. Yeah, yes, the classic 80s shows. Me too. I really love the 80s. It was a great time I used to what did you guys watch for like sitcoms, like Family Ties, and of course the Cosby Show was on back then, but how quickly things change, huh? Jeez. Yeah, Street Hawk was short-lived, but I liked it as well. Yes, Airwolf. I really thought Airwolf was a cool. It was a little bit darker, but it was cool. If you can fit it in, oh yeah, I can do that. We might have to take two lines here, chef. But let's see. Bearded Metal Chef says ginger, grapefruit, patchouli, tangerine, sandalwood, and amber. That sounds like that would be really nice. Absolutely. And that's, see, as we start to add scents, they get more complex, which is nice. That one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, Sometimes when you start adding things like that, you know, a whole bunch of things together, you'll come up with things you would never imagine that it would smell a certain way. So, yes, A Team. I still like that theme song to the A Team too. And Joe Woods comes up with a scent includes apple, oud, blackberry, and campfire embers. Yeah, there you go. Blackberry. Wait a minute. I think. Oh, I typed and wrong. I was like, what is that? All right, and can't forget Chips. Yeah, now Chips is another show where I really liked the theme song. And like every now and then I'll be at work or whatever, and I'll be like, I feel like listening to the Chips theme song, so I'll YouTube it and just, I don't know why, but I just really liked watching those two people, those two officers, Poncherello, John and Ponch. In fact, you know what? Let me see if I have this picture. And you guys might have seen it. Oh, where is it? I know. I think it's on my Instagram from years ago. Well, that's going to take forever. Anyway, I'll try to find it. I have a picture of me and Eric Estrada because about like 6 years ago, he came to the Frisco Rough Riders, which is a small farm team for, I guess, the Texas Rangers. And there was some kind of event going on, like a law enforcement appreciation day or something, and he was there. So I have a picture of me before I had my beard and my family, and Eric Estrada, who was the sweatiest guy there. I mean, it was super hot that day, and like I'm sure he was like, you know, just not. I mean, he was decent, but like he was just really sweaty, and it's like trying to get a picture with him. I just remember this pile of sweat after I was like, you know, put my arm around his shoulder. It was just, it was funny, but you know, it was nice to see him though. All right, let me see. Wolfie says, if I make a purchase during the live stream, does that make another giveaway happen, or is that only on your other live stream? So usually, I've been saving that for the Friday live stream, only to kind of keep things moving along here. But you know, I'll totally. I guess I just want to kind of not kind of lose the, because what happens is I'm still writing down the sense and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, StreamYard just like all these ideas, as soon as there's a giveaway, whoosh, they just move up and like it only goes back so far. So pretty much I just save that for Friday nights. All right, let's see here. Mudrucker says pink grapefruit, sweet orange, amber, and Cuban tobacco. Nice. That sounds like a good one. And Michael Watson says, so we're up to 18 guys already. So Michael Watson, strawberry, pineapple, orange, and coffee. All right. So I will say a few weeks ago, we did one where we added coffee, but it wasn't just the coffee that changed it. It was, I think it was patchouli that we added to it. And it really changed it from like an A to like a D or something, I think it was. The coffee is what did it. It just, the coffee and the patchouli. So I don't know if that one would actually work out that well with the coffee. I think it would clash. Yeah, Friday we try to do, because Friday is pretty free flowing. There's not a lot of like having to type a bunch of things, and so. But yeah, Cosby Show was funny. Yeah, And of course, Three's Company was another favorite of mine when I was younger. You know, as a kid watching those, it was kind of, they were reruns, but it was funny. You know, as a kid watching them, kind of talking about like uh, dating and whatever Jack Tripper did. He was just hilarious. That guy, John Ritter. All right, Tiki has one here. He says bergamot, black pepper. I am a big fan of black pepper. Apple, pineapple slices, blackberry, patchouli. Now this is getting uber complex. Vanilla, sandalwood bourbon. All right. Okay, Andy says, what about Nautical Dream for my scent? For sandalwood, bergamot, and South Seas. Nautical Dream. I like that name. That sounds like a great name, Andy. Thanks for throwing that out there. That's a great name. Yeah, Perfect Strangers. Balky and I forget his cousin. Larry? No, I can't remember his cousin's name. Yeah, Cody says, I used to love watch Chips growing up. I would ride my bike, pretend I was busting bad guys. Yeah, me too. And it was little things I would focus in on the theme song, like his hand, and it was a vroom. It's just one of those things. Like I just remember specifically as that kid, it just always got me. Like, and one time I drove out to California to visit my sister, or I flew out there, and those officers, the CHP officers, they drive side by side like that. They drive like that. I mean, most of the time the cops drive singly here in Texas, but in California, I saw a lot of times when I would visit, they would drive side by side like that, and also they would drive on the dotted line on the highway between lanes, which scared the hell out of me because I almost hit one because I wasn't thinking he was going to be driving in between cars. But yeah, I mean, those guys, they got us all going. They all made us want to be motorcycle cops. Yes. Magnum PI. Yeah, that was a cool one. Absolutely. Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban and Tattoo, right? The plane. Yes. Helicopters and helping some girls swim. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, we have 20 at least 19 cents, so we should probably do a lottery pretty soon to figure out which ones we want to make here. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just keeps it going at a relatively decent pace here. Fantasy Island, I like that for my beard scent. Maybe my last scent should be called Fantasy Island. Oh, the your last for pink grapefruit, sweet orange, amber, Cuban tobacco. Yeah, I can put that in there. Fantasy Island. All right. Yeah, the plane exactly. All right, let me see here. Tiki making oils like an 80s kid makes a mix of all flavors together. I am Mr. Work, your host. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Yeah. When Barb and I got married, we went to Hawaii to get married, and we actually took a seaplane ride. And the plane, it even said Fantasy Island on the plane, and they said that it was used for like some Fantasy Island 2 or something that they were gonna either a show they were going to make, and I don't think they actually did, or if they were gonna make a movie or something. But it was kind of cool having a plane that said Fantasy Island. I wonder what it would smell like if you put one drop of every scent. Oh, like every scent that we have? You know what, Logan? That's an idea worth trying. I don't know what it'll smell like, but I think we'd need to use probably a 2-ounce bottle because it would be too strong. I'm just gonna write that down. Every scent. I don't know if you guys ever remember, there was a soda that was called OK Soda back in the late 80s, and I believe the marketing was like it was literally every scent of like or every whatever they use. It was like orange, Coca-Cola, root beer, grape, everything all in one soda, and it was called OK Soda. That's an old school suicide, mixing all the flavors of fountain drinks. Yes. Yes, suicide. I was afraid to say that because I wasn't sure if it was my only family that said it, Tiki, if you wouldn't call it suicide. Ferocious Island. Yeah, there you go. Ferocious Island. Now there you go. That would be um for what? Tiki scent? Ferocious Island. All right. Yeah, all the pops I was told is called a graveyard. Soda is suicide and pop is graveyard. If you win, call yours graveyard. And it always tasted pretty good. Yeah, called it suicide here in Tennessee. All right. Yeah, I mean, now, I mean, they've got these machines in some of the restaurants that you can choose your own, I guess. But I don't know if you can mix them all at once. I guess you could. You just sit there and just change the pour a little, change a little more, pour a little more. But all right, so we have 19 plus Logan's every cent, which I probably won't. I won't count that one as one of the ones, only because I know it's going to take. It's going to be too strong to be safe because we just have too many fragrances, and even if you put a drop of each one, with like close to 75 different fragrance oils and essential oils, it would just be literally 75 drops in a 1 ounce bottle, which is pushing it. So winning both giveaways, I feel like I stole Beardiest luck. Yeah, you got a see what happens. You get a job, your luck changes, man. You'll be driving soon. People in West Virginia call it DNA. All right, so we have 19 different options here, and we'll say that's probably enough for today. So let me, and we're gonna pick 2 of them. So let's pick the first number here. Let me just clear this off the screen. And then, so the first one I haven't chosen yet. I'm getting ready to hit the randomize button. So 1 through 19. Oops. 1. Number 1. All right, so number 1 is, I know you can barely see that. I wonder if I can make that larger. So that is Andy's scent, Sandalwood Bergamot South Seas, and we called it Nautical Dream. So that's 1. And then for the next one, let me just clear this for a second. All right, and we'll do the second number. Number 9. So number 9 is Michael Watson's Blackberry, Apple, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. So those are the 2 scents that we're going to work on. Oh, yeah, Michael, I did. Yes, it flew. So I think you're referring to this. In West Virginia, call it DNA. Yeah, it flew over Nate's head and through the green screen and out of the window, over the river, through the woods, and smacked Grandma. Absolutely, it did. That is funny. And you're right. I'm telling you what, when you're doing these shows like this, sometimes you get so focused on making sure that, things run relatively smoothly that, yeah, you'll see something and you'll register it, but it doesn't really register. I get what you're saying. Well, we've got 2 scents that we chose. I do want to do one more giveaway just because I really appreciate y'all coming out here every single week, and we are going to do a free create your own. And I think that's just only fitting for the fact that we do create our own scents together here. And so we're going to do a create your own. And so basically it'll be a gift card that will pay the $30 for the create your own beard oil, and then it'll pay for shipping too. So shipping's $4.99. So that's what it'll be for. So it'll be like $35. Now, hopefully you use it to create your own. It is your gift card. You can use it however you want at Ferocious Beard Company, but I think it would be cool if you used it to create your own scent. But you're not, I guess I'm saying you're not locked into that, but that's what the intention is for. So since there are 13 people here, let's say, we'll do like 1 through 7. All right, and we'll randomize this, and then let me get this going here. And why not do this? Got to do the giveaway. I totally forgot to do the giveaway time before. So anyway, it just kind of makes it a little bit more official. So same rules as before. Pick a number between 1 and 7. Just pick one number, please. And on your mark, get set, go. All right. All right, let me put the countdown clock in there. All right, everybody stop and let's see. The number I was looking for is number 2. So whoever shows as number 2 has a I'll have to figure out exactly what that'd be, like $35 or something for the gift card. So the first person I see with number 2 is Michael Zarati. Michael, congratulations, you are the winner. So I will get that out to you as soon as possible. Let me just write your name down here. So that's awesome. Thank you guys for all participating in that one. But yeah, Michael, you are the winner. So you can create your own scent, and you are absolutely welcome. It is my pleasure. Yeah, there was a delay. What was the delay in that music? Like in the giveaway time? Weird. I think it's this computer. All right. Well, let's see. Michael says, you're always doing a fantastic job, Nate. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, too. Really appreciate you guys all. Tiki says, we have to grade it. Grade it. What are we grading? Just to be sure. Oh, the one that the winner, like the one that he wins, that Michael won. I can do that. Thank you, everyone. Nate, you're so generous. Thank you, brother. You're welcome. Absolutely happy to do that, guys. For real. I mean, word of mouth goes a long way with any small business, and I really appreciate you guys helping to get the word out about Ferocious. If you're interested, grab a hat. Grab some. I've got some new 4-inch vehicle stickers coming in. You can pre-order them now. They're $2.99. And then I'm sure I'll probably be throwing them in with anything over a certain amount in the future. I still got the koozies. Those koozies, those are anything over $20, including a koozie. And those things are pretty durable. They're stout. They're good koozies. So especially with the summer coming up. Excited for summer loving. Can we teleport in time so it's a shorter wait? Yeah, for sure, Mudrucker. I've got it. I've just I have the ingredients down. I just need to create a graphic, and then we can get that thing going up there. Well, hey, believe me, you guys inspire me, seriously. So thank you very much, Redneck. You guys inspire me. Logan's going to get a hat with SummerSlam when it comes out. Awesome. That's cool. Andy says, I love Collaboration Tuesday. It's always fun. It is fun. I love doing this show. I love when you guys hang out with me and we come up with all these scents together. It's just a great time. And it's like it's real. It's real. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not, none of us are just pretending we're something we're not. We're all just being ourselves. And that's what, to me, is, the older you get, like the more, it's just better to just be yourself. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, all right, guys. Well, I think we have our work cut out for us. I hope you guys have a really, really great 4th of July. Stop in and see us Friday night for the Friday night free-for-all. I'm sure we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff that night. I'm sure we'll have a ton of giveaways. We're gonna, go out with a bang. Again, code 2020 saves you 30%. So if you are interested, definitely use that code. I believe that's the highest value code we have at the moment, 2020. So, and that's one of those codes that just is flexible. Sometimes it's usually 20%, sometimes it's 30. Shouldn't go below 20% though, but it'll be 30% through Sunday night. So thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate everything you guys do for Ferocious again, and be safe, and we will hopefully see you Friday. Take care, guys.